And welcome to another session of Sunday Setups. Today, accompanied by myself, we have Jacob, the main man. How you doing, bro?
All is well, bro. How are you?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. Looking forward to an exciting new week of the charts as we approach the first week of February, second month of the year. We've had a really good start to the year so far. The past 3 weeks, or really the past 2.5 weeks now, we've started to see a lot of liquidity in the markets, and we've been sending out a lot of fire trades, given trades, and the morning outlook, the morning live stream sessions, excuse me. And people have been really capitalizing from that. So yeah, I'm quite confident to say going into this last week of January, February starts tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
Jay?
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
February starts tomorrow. So yeah, going into the new month, we'll show you guys what we have on the agenda. So on the economic calendar, on Tuesday, the markets start to hot up with the Australian interest rate. Moving into Wednesday, we have some more ECB talk with the monetary policy combined with CPI. But Thursday is the long-awaited British interest rate. Okay, the Bank of England interest rate it's set to be the same, just like it is with every other central bank. But we didn't get an interest rate decision from the pound in January. So it will be very interesting to see exactly what we do get come this Thursday. And last but not least, on Friday, we do approach the NFP, the first Friday of every single month. You know the vibes, it's lit side. So we are going to be very active in the charts this week, and we do feel like we can get a lot of moves as well. So we're going to keep you guys informed and up to date. Just make sure, if you haven't already, head over to litcapital.co.uk, get access to the community, because the community is where you're going to be able to provide your setups, ask questions on our live Q&As. You're going to get tips for trading stocks, access to our crypto trades, access to our live Forex trades, and access to our live stream sessions, and so much more. So if you haven't already, be sure to head over to our community access, smash that like button, hit the bell for notifications so you can keep up to date. And once you've done that, let's continue. So my first pair today is going to be EURNZD. We're looking at a retracement now. We sent out a beautiful trade on this last week. We had a really, really, really nice short. We was able to take over 200 pips to the downside here with this short, which was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then we had the retracement, okay? And the retracement actually came out of a 1-hour session candle, which you can see down below here. It was a New York session candle, which was a sniper entry to go long. But most importantly, if we go back to the 8-hour time frame, what we're looking at is just this candle here we're looking to catch a sell from. So keep your eyes peeled, have an alert set from the moment that price reaches above the 1.69330 level. We are going to be keeping our eyes peeled to see how price can react around this session candle, because we will be wanting to catch a potential re-entry for the short. So this itself has been very nice. It's been very bullish. It's been very bearish. But make sure you guys are in the Discord, because that's where we're really going into depth about these pairs on a daily basis. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we host a live stream sessions from 6:30 a.m. GMT to 8:30 a.m. GMT. Sometimes they go on even longer. Sometimes we go down to 9 a.m. GMT. So it's really about giving you guys as much as value as possible, learning in an environment that helps you interact with other people, and trading successfully, securing a bag of everyone inside the community. So my last pair I'm going to show you guys is the GA. Okay, we had a nice short on this. We shorted from this level up here, a sniper entry, and price came down, gave us about 140 pips, I'd like to say. Okay, a bit shy. It gave us 130 pips. Okay, we secured that. Price has pushed back up. It's consolidated around this area. But interestingly, this weekly level of structure that we have here, price is really coming back and hugging this level here. So it looks like as prices closed above it, we are now bullish, of course. So we would want to see what can happen. This short position was from last week. So we're no longer in these short positions. So we are wanting to see what happens coming in towards the next week. But the next area of interest really is going to see if price can, break this prior high and push up towards this eye level. If we can get price moving up towards our institutional level, then we can have a potential another short on the agenda. But it's all depending on what price action is showing us. And for that, ladies and gentlemen, you will need to have access inside of the Discord. So if you haven't already, head over to litcapital.co.uk, check out our videos on YouTube and get a feel for us. You know, check out our Instagram, litcapital_, have a look at what we're providing, the results, and make the decision for yourself. Okay, it's better to be informed than it is to be uninformed. And with that note, I'm out. Jay, over to you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. All right, then, guys, just gonna brush up on what Vel was leading with the Aussie. So he was talking about GA. I'm gonna actually show you guys AUDJPY. So kind of coincides with what he was saying in regards to he wants to see it push up. With AJ, I actually want to see a retracement on this. So going on to the higher time frame, we can see with the weekly here, we've been in a very bullish mode. And you know, Aussie's actually been flying. It's been doing very, very well against majority of the currency. So what we can kind of expect here, and we was kind of expecting it this week. It did retrace a little bit, but not to where we kind of wanted it to go. So as we go down in time frames, where we go to the daily swing, I was, you know, looking at this candle here, but this candle kind of coincides with a fair price retracement, which is 50%. So we don't actually want 50%. We wanted something deeper than that. So I knew we could get a bounce off of it. But going into, you know, the time frames and seeing what was what, we were noticing this liquidity with these equal highs resting here. And we got a push off of that daily candle into this zone of interest, and now we're seeing it push lower. So I do expect more of a retracement to be happening, because again, I don't think this retracement was deep enough for us to be interested in regards to getting that new swing high, which I do overall think Aussie JPY is bullish, but it's been bullish for a very long time. And in regards to this daily swing, we just need a bit more of a retracement, which is yet to happen yet. So what we're kind of expecting is to breach this low here for sure. So if we could see the market open where it wants to open, we can actually add to some shorts from this area that we got here to continue lower. So it's a short-term sell in order to be a long-term buyer to head higher again. So let the move capitalize, formulate, excuse me, and come to us. So we're not really going to be chasing buyers, because what we was doing with this was understanding that it was probably just a push up to wipe out these equal highs and get to this area of interest here to come lower. And that's what we saw on the Friday. Friday was a bit of a weird day. You know, Aussie was seeming to be bullish for a bit, but then, you know, later on in the hours, it actually started to retrace. So I do think this is going to continue down. So let's see what happens for this week. So we are starting a new month. So yeah, the Aussie may want to just open up with that monthly candle to the downside before then continuing this momentum. So that's what we would like to see. And that's what we're going to kind of roll with. So this will be given out in the Discord as well. If you aren't in the Discord, we have a charts channel where all of these setups that we're kind of looking for, we give a description and a picture of where it is that's yet to come. So if you aren't in the Discord, you will be missing out. Head over to litcapital.co.uk right now, where you can join for £25 a month. It's very, very relatively cheap, and there's a lot of value in there. So head over to there now. Last pair I'm gonna talk to you guys about is US30. So we actually had a 4-hour setup. I'm going to start on the higher time frame as usual. As you can see, it was pretty bearish on that. But again, in relevance to the bigger picture, we can see that it's just a retracement that's been needing to happen. So I'm just going to get rid of this fib here. What we can see is, you know, we're at all-time highs with US30 and it's continued to push. So we're just receiving that retracement that's been needing to happen with such bullish momentum, going off of the back of Joe Biden getting elected and stuff like that. That's what was kind of driving the price, I believe. So with it being at all-time highs, we are just seeing a retracement. So where we had a 4-hour setup, we were able to capitalize a bit off of it before it actually came down. So where, if I just show you the swing that we had for it, was off of this bit here. So we had the 4-hour swing going from here to here, where we had some targets above. We did get a push up here, but it was actually just a failed rally in order to continue lower. So I do believe this 4-hour area will get blown out to head lower, because when we look at the bigger picture, we understand why, where we've kind of just been trickling up and creating new all-time highs. We haven't really had any real deep retracements in that regard, excuse me. So from this swing here, which, you know, is a weekly swing, we can understand why prices probably want to retrace. So I think we could get to at least the 28,500, or even as low as 28,000 before maybe getting that continuation to the upside. So that is that's a pretty massive move to the downside, of course. But going against, you know, what we're seeing in terms of the Dow retracing, I would rather buy this than be a seller, because we never know how far down this is actually going to go before continuing higher. I do think overall it is still bullish. We haven't really had any real breaks of structure. We're just seeing a retracement that's been needing to happen. So of course, if it's a great move, if you do want to catch the counter trend, is in order to get down to this level, that would be a massive move, of course. But it's just a bit more, you know, just be aware of the risk, because you are going against the trend overall. But yeah, in that essence, what we're trying to see now, because that area that we were trying to get that buy from is due to get blown out. It's past the 88.6, so I don't see it lasting now. We'd like to see these targets be wiped out, to be honest with you, and maybe come to this area for that mitigation play before heading higher. So that is, you know, what we're gonna have to wait for. So with US30, I was calling that buy setup weeks ago, and it only come, you know, towards the end of the month, and it lasted all of 2 days. So be patient. You know, the year's just started in regards to the indices and knowing what these companies want to do for the year. We have to just understand that corrections are going to happen. But when we can actually get into this, you know, we can really capitalize on some great swings here. So let's see how February 1st unfolds. If it continues lower, which we kind of expect, and go from there. But all of these trades that me and Kaval have been through, they will be thrown in the Discord, of course. So again, head over to Lit Capital right now, where you can capitalize and gain access to our community. Okay, there is a ton of value in here. Can't emphasize enough what you can gain from just, you know, listening to and being around a community who are all working towards that same goal. Okay, so if you guys have enjoyed this video, again, I'm done. That's all of the pairs that I've got for you. All of the pairs Val's been through, we're all done now. Please, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Yeah, hit bell notification so we can bring you more content like this. Let's all have a great trading week. Money day.
Money day.